Welcome to another episode of the Stag Statement! Can we see it? I want to see that.
Last week during flex time,
we had 2 constables come speak to us about homelessness.
And so what we find here, the numbers of homelessness that we have in Travis County, realistically are probably a lot higher than any of the official counts have stated. Most of the professionals around here would say that the count somewhere between 7,500, close to 10,000 that are experiencing some form of homelessness. We have people who are living in the woods, living under the bridges and drainage tunnels, behind buildings, behind dumpsters. We have them living out of cars that are parked throughout the city and the county. So it's an issue that a lot of people don't want to have to address or don't want to talk about, but it's here. And so that's why we're involved with it, because we need to try to, one, help these people. Because if we can help them find ways to get off the street, then it's going to eliminate a lot of the other issues that police officers have to deal with, especially criminal type issues. So that's what our purpose is find ways to build relationships with those experiencing homelessness, and then being able to help get them back into the proper social services or faith-based groups or whatever we can get them into to help get them off the corner out of the woods.
Well, one thing that they can do is probably volunteer with the Capital Area Food Bank. The food bank feeds a lot of people in Central Texas, both homeless and low-income people just barely making it. Like I say, there's the homeless people that are already homeless that we've got to feed, and we've got people struggling not to be homeless, paying their rent, and they have no money for food or gasoline. And so our thought is better to help people not become homeless. So the Capital Area Food Bank would be a safe thing for a group activity to volunteer. There's Mobile Loaves and Fishes. It's a great organization. Community First is what I think is the supported housing model we need to be going to and headed to.
One of the things I love about going and talking to schools is always thinking about the audience and who's sitting out there. And I just know that we have future judges, future politicians, future doctors, lawyers, policemen, firemen, nurses, social workers, painters, plumbers, builders. Whatever you're called in to do as your life vocation, you have the opportunity to make a difference in other people's lives. And I love the opportunity to talk to, especially to the younger generations, so that it kind of gets them to start thinking, how can I make a difference? You know what? The constable and I, we're getting a lot older these days. And these young people come up with some of the best ideas. It just blows me away, and we wonder, why didn't we think of that? And so I encourage them, challenge us with your ideas and help us find ways that we can implement them to help people.